Good evening and welcome to Chlorine Kalu. Are you all hearing me? Because I know you weren't hearing Shamaya before. Let me know if you're hearing me loud and clear. Somebody say something in the comments now. Let me know. This is the Chlorine Kalu. This is the segment we call Chlorine Champions. Right. I'm getting some positive feedback. So good. I know you're hearing me. Right. So welcome to Chlorine Kalu. We'll have to bring you that chlorine news flash at another time. For some reason, we're getting some problems on the reporter side. But this is Chlorine Champions right here on Chlorine Kalu. Thank you for joining in. Remember to share the live. Remember to share. And I'm hearing Shamaya coming back, but we'll do the news flash right after we do this interview. Right, so we have on this segment JC Adams. JC Adams, who's from Tidal Wave Aquatics. He's also was a valedictorian at Holy Cross College. Yeah. So good evening, JC, and welcome to Chlorine Kalu.
Good evening.
How are you this evening?
I'm good, and you?
I'm alive and well, man. And this segment, I'm gonna put on my glasses before they take back the sponsorship. Segment is sponsored by Visual Eyes. Remember, you can check them out at their 3 locations, which is Tree of Trinity and Chaguanas. And you could also call them at 662-EYES. So, JC, tell me, how did you get involved in swimming, learning to swim? And well, JC, you need to adjust you a little bit because I only see your nose and your eyes. Right, good. Right, go ahead.
Well, I always enjoyed being in water. And also everyone in my family was involved in extracurricular activities. So I decided to learn to swim just as like a free time activity.
You decided to learn? You went and paid the fees and everything?
No, well, my parents gave a little guidance, but that's what I liked. And I chose swimming.
So when you saw, how long ago was that? How old were you when you learned to swim?
Probably 7.
7, right. So how you progress from learning to swim to get into competitive swimming?
Well, initially, it was not my intention to be involved in competitive swimming. However, after learning to swim, my RWB instructor recommended to get involved in the world of swimming, as he recognized my passion to swim. And after then and there, my journey kick-started as I moved from learning to swim to non-competitive to competitive swimming. It was indeed a culture and physical shock. Nevertheless, with God, support of my parents and coaches, the transition was possible.
Right. And so you're competitive swimmer, you swim at Tidal Wave. Well, when you could swim, you swim at Tidal Wave Aquatics, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So, let me ask you a question. So I know you had your little Zoom graduation. First of all, I know you didn't have the real thing, but how was it? How was doing our graduation on Zoom?
It was different, but I enjoyed it. It was all right.
It was all right. So you were the Form 5 valedictorian at Holy Cross College in Arima. Do you think being involved in swimming contributed to this?
Yes, I do indeed. Swimming was a factor of my selection as a Form 5 valedictorian at Holy Cross College, as I was able to apply some of the basic mental concepts and perspectives used in swimming to my academics. Not only did it form a solid foundation from which I built, but it paved a strategic pathway or road to achieve my academic goals, and also acted as a positive stress relieving mechanism when academics seemed overwhelming at times.
So although you're not swimming now, are you doing any dry land and things to keep fit?
Yes, I am. I'm doing dry land.
Right. So what drives you to keep at the sport of swimming?
What drives me? The fact that there are still some of my goals to be achieved, and the fact that I am still not the best version of myself, I think drives me to keep pushing to achieve those such
All right.
goals.
So I have some quick questions to ask you here, JC. And if you're now joining in, you're tuning into Chlorine Callaloo right here on Trinbago Freestyles, Facebook Live, and YouTube as well. JC, what's your favorite swim event?
My favorite swim event is 50 freestyle, 50-meter freestyle.
You ain't giving me a little 1500 or nothing, no?
Huh?
No little 1500 or anything?
Nah, not that kind of long distance person. More short and sweet.
Who's your favorite swimmer?
Caleb Dressel from United States.
All right. What was your favorite race at the Olympics?
Favorite race was the 50-meter freestyle. It was very impressive.
All right. And if not swimming, what sport?
Could you repeat that again?
If not swimming, what sport?
If not swimming, I believe it would be athletics.
Athletics. All right. So let me ask you the next question. Do you intend to pursue Form 6, and what is your career ambition?
Yes, I do intend to pursue Form 6, and my career ambition is to become a civil engineer.
Why you want to be a civil engineer? What you want to build?
Big bridges, skyscrapers, good stuff.
Very well. And this is the final question I have for you in this segment, sponsored by Visualize.
Okay.
I want you to give parents some advice. You know, why should a parent consider getting their child involved in sport?
Okay, well, I believe parents should get their children involved in sports, as it doesn't only help their child maintain a healthy lifestyle, but it encrypts a level of motivation and a sense of hard work to achieve their goals. And these features can be used in both their sports and academics. And eventually it creates a well-rounded child that has ability to diversify and strike a balance. However, always ensure to keep the fun in sport, because once such is lost, the sport is then merely seen as a job or a task to the child.
See, you're well prepared for this interview, boy. No wonder you perform 5 valedictorian at Holy Cross. Thank you very much, JC Adam.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, and continue to keep safe and keep active.
Thank you.
Right. So that was JC Adams on Chlorine Champions. Hopefully, we will get Shamaya at another time, and we'll post the Chlorine News Flash on our Facebook page. Apologies for any disappointment caused, but right now, as we previously advertised, that this is it for us on Facebook and YouTube for now. We invite you to follow our Instagram page. That is at Trinbago Freestyles, because we're going to go live shortly with some different segments. First, we will have Janelle Atkinson and Asia Joseph. We'll be discussing advising Caribbean athletes how to pursue those U.S. university ambitions, to give as much guidance as we can. And then later on, we'll be discussing how can we continue to support our athletes, our TNT fans, our TNT persons, fans, or bandwagonists. And that's coming up on our Instagram Live. So if you haven't done it as yet, go to Instagram, follow at Trinbago Freestyles, and very, very shortly, we'll be live. Thank you very much for tuning in here on Facebook, and see you.